Going to blow your mind on this. Going to say something and you go, wow, I didn't expect that. So get ready for the ending, the climax of this that will blow your mind. This is the Daily Landsblog for the 12th of September, 2020. So here's the background of the story. Dak Prescott, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, just signed a big contract, great player in the prime of his career. And he came out, I guess it was sometime this week, and said that when COVID-19 hit, he found himself depressed, down in the dumps. Not clinically depressed, I don't think he was suggesting, but down in the dumps. And then, tragically, he lost his brother, his older brother, his big brother, to suicide. We just found out this week that it was suicide. And this week, he started to speak about it. And he said that when his brother died, combined with the isolation that he was feeling, he fell into a really deep, dark hole of depression, saying that he couldn't get out of bed for a couple of days at a time, which is a real good indication that this is not sort of light, fluffy depression. This is the real thing. Okay, so he comes out and says that, and then Skip Bayless, a broadcaster on Fox, who is a co-host of a talk show, and he's a guy that says things so people will go, oh my God, can you hear what Skip Bayless said? And I got no problem with that. I mean, I'm reacting kind of the same way as most people when he says something. He hates Kawhi Leonard, hates him. So last year when Kawhi Leonard helped the Raptors win the championship, he came out and said, well, he's going to stab you in the back the way he stabbed San Antonio in the back, and that's okay, right? You know, Kawhi Leonard's, he's a professional athlete, and they understand you're going to take criticism. I'm sure Kawhi could care less or couldn't care less. But this is different. So he came out and he said, I don't think Dak Prescott should have shared his struggles because Dak Prescott is, and this is why I mentioned his contract, has just been given a massive contract to be the leader of the Dallas Cowboys. And when people on the team hear what he's had to say about falling into this deep depression from COVID and then the loss of his brother, he won't have the same ability to lead this team. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, because he took a ton of heat for this. You're probably thinking, what, Case? What am I going to say?
You're going to disagree with him.
I am going to disagree with him, but I'm going to thank him for what he did. Skip Bayless, thank you very much for all of us that actually fight, because we fight for what you were saying, which is he couldn't be a leader because he showed weakness. That was a word that he used. And, all I've done the last 10 years is talk about how mental illness is not a weakness, but I love the fact that he did it. Why did I love the fact he did it, Case? Because it's a stupid thing to say. And because it brought the spotlight on the idea that someone with depression could not be as effective a leader as if he hadn't said it. And that's gold for us because it highlighted how ridiculous it is. People looked at that and went, no, what does that have to do with it? In fact, people like me and like you, Case, I believe, would look and say he can be a more effective leader because he humanized himself, because he humbled himself, and because he showed that he wasn't worried about the stigma and what people would think of him. So, Skip Bayless, thank you for this massive boost to knock this stigma out of the world. You did it not for the right reasons, but what you said makes you look stupid, makes what you said look incredibly stupid, and therefore others will see it and go, that's ridiculous. Kind of a cool turn, wasn't it, Case?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah. Actually, I feel really good today. I feel really good. So yeah, I am proud of myself. I should talk about that tomorrow. The idea that on a day like this, what am I feeling right now? Tomorrow, you ask me that question, okay? SickNoweek.com, 24/425. We're here because on good days and bad days, I got to talk. On a bad day, I got to share how it's a struggle. And on a good day, I got to share it with you and say, I am your hope.